Hey everybody, welcome back to Fox's Best Laid Plans, the planner channel that just wants you to know this is the bad place. Hi everybody. I know I've been gone for a couple of weeks. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Why am I even trying to continue to have a YouTube channel right now? I just feel overwhelmed all the time and bummed out and sad. So, hi. If you're new here, my name is Fox. I do planner stuff and other stuff. I think y'all saw this but didn't see the finished product, so here it is. This was the kit, the Manatee kit from Caffeine Queens. Their stuff is such good quality. Seriously, go check them out and order some stuff. It's amazing. And then last week I was in like a spooky mood. I was in like an angry mood, but also a spooky mood because we were going to Harper's Ferry for the weekend, and it's very like haunted, paranormal situation kind of place because lots of people died there because it was a major site of the Civil War. So I was like, let's do something spooky because as you saw right here, we did a ghost tour. So this is from Planet Strange, like plan it, not planet, like the planet that we live on. But it sounds like it. That shop, I don't think she's actively doing anything anymore, but she has some printables up on there. For some reason, my silhouette became like possessed while I was trying to do this, and I had to cut it like 6 different times, and it's still fucked up, as you can see. Like, it's all crooked, and I was just like, forget about it. I was trying to film this before we left to do the plan with me with this one, and I spent like 2 hours. I literally had my entire silhouette taken apart and trying to get, I thought there was like something sticky stuck that was making the paper go like this on the way through. No, it's just something very weird with the kit because it looks perfect on the screen, and when you put it into the machine, it totally miscommunicates. So if you want a haunted printable kit, that shop, they've got you. So let's move on to this week. We're into July. I did not do my monthly planner setup yet. Look, I don't know where the days go. But we are in the week of Monday, July 4th through Sunday, July 10th. And today is actually Tuesday, July 5th that I'm filming this. We got home yesterday from our trip, and like we both took like the 400-year-long nap. It was quite a nap. Oh, I'm using this watermelon kit that I had from last year. This is from Design Sticker Prints. Design Sticker Store? Okay. Oh yeah. This is from the Design Sticker Prints Etsy shop. It's so cute, and I've been like obsessively eating watermelon. I don't know. It's the only like food that I have in my house right now is watermelon, so I was like, let's roll with it. How's everybody doing? Emotions check-in. You feeling okay? It's a hard time. It's a hard time to be a human right now. Things feel crappy. And they feel like, well, this isn't going to uncrappy. And yeah, it's really, I don't know. It's been a rough couple of weeks. It's not even been a couple of weeks. It's been like 10 days. What I'm talking about, if you are not in America, is the Supreme Court overturning Roe v. Wade, despite all of those motherfuckers saying under oath in preliminary, not hearings, saying on camera under oath that, oh, Roe is, it's basically law at this point, so we wouldn't try to challenge it, and they did not waste any fucking time to challenge it. Yeah, so it feels really shitty. It feels very going backwards, and it feels like, wow, people in this country that have a uterus, you don't have as many rights as you did 2 weeks ago. And it's just, I don't know. It's hard right now. I know a lot of you are probably feeling the same kind of things that I'm feeling, which are doom scrolling and just feeling this feeling like I want to do something, but I don't know what. And one thing you can do is you can donate to causes that are helping. There's a lot of information online about that. And if you have a march in your area and you are not working and you can go to it, go to the march. That's that's where we are right now. And checking on your friends, checking on each other, and you know, we can get through this. I think it's gonna take a lot of fucking effort, and it's an uphill battle, but I don't know. It's given me hope to see how many people that I know that I'm friends with. I have so many, you know, over the years, like from college and when I used to teach guard, and like I didn't see anybody, not a single person that I'm friends with, celebrating the announcement, and that made me feel really good. But I saw people who who were unexpected talking about how disappointed they were, and that felt good. I don't know, you know, I'm trying to not just obsess about it, but it's hard because it just feels like every morning you wake up and you realize, oh gosh, that's right, I don't have those rights anymore. And it's just shitty. It just makes you feel hopeless. Makes you feel like no matter what you do, the man is going to win. Damn the man. So that's my brief discussion about that situation. Anyway, moving on, let's talk about some other stuff so that this is not a total bummer of an episode. Let's talk about, so we went to Harper's Ferry for a short little weekend vacation over 4th of July weekend because husband had yesterday off, and then we were able to leave, like, we took a half day on Friday so that we could drive over there. It was nice. We were there, we got there Friday night, and we were there Saturday and Sunday all day, and then we drove back home yesterday morning, and it was really fun. I wanted this to be more of a relaxing trip than we normally take, and it was. We had like a very chill, like Saturday morning I got up and I ran, and then we went to the national park and we did a hike there, and it was like very nice. But then like after our hike we came back, just hung out, took a nap with Layla Grace, and then we went and got ice cream with her, and she was so excited. We brought her, and we're hoping that we could take her on hikes too, but it was wicked hot. It was like really hot. It was like 90-some degrees plus very, very humid. And so there was just no way we could take her on that stuff. So I felt really bad because she was just like sitting in our VRBO, our Verbo, if you will, waiting for us. And I was like, oh, baby Angel's just been stuck at home all day. So on Saturday, once it started to cool off a little bit, we took her for ice cream, and she was like, it was the best day of her life. She had a puppy cup. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. She's keeping me company while I do my planner today. She had a puppy cup, and she was so excited. It was adorable. We took like video of her eating it, and it was so funny. I'll use the middle. No, I'll use the bottom. So that was nice. And then the second day on Sunday, we went and toured the historic battlefield, Antietam, which was the site of the bloodiest battle of the Civil War. And the Union did win, but it was like, it was a mess. They lost way more soldiers than they could spare and should have because of some poor planning. And it was like this wide open, huge forest / cornfield place. Yeah, it just seemed like there were some miscommunication. So anyway, it was really like neat to see it, but also just kind of weird because like in school we were taught the Civil War ended and the good guys won and then everything was okay. And like, it's super clear now that things were not okay and have not become okay. So, it was weird, and it had a strange vibe to be there on 4th of July weekend, and I don't know, there were like lots of people in American flag t-shirts and stuff, and I was like, just don't feel like celebrating America this year. Just don't feel like it. I always used to love 4th of July, like it was one of my favorite days of the year. And I just love the fireworks. I love like, oh, and it's the excuse to sit outside all day and like be outside and have a picnic. And we would always make vodka melon to eat. And I don't know, I just liked the vibe of the day. It was never like about the America stuff, but now I just was like, I don't even want to think about it. We didn't even watch. Layla Grace has gotten afraid of fireworks. She was not afraid of them before. And suddenly, last summer, we were staying in New Hampshire. These say work. I don't know if you can read it on here. It says work in cursive. We were staying in New Hampshire at a bed and breakfast on our big road trip that we took with my dad shortly before he passed. And the place we were staying at was like right over the hill from where they set off the fireworks. But they were supposed to set them off at like 9:45. So we thought, oh, as long as we get her out there for potty before 9:30, we'll be good. So I had her out at like 9:25 and they started 20 minutes early. And she freaked out, and poor baby. And so since then, she's been like really skittish around fireworks, even if they're far away, and she can still like hear them. She's not a fan. So, there was a store there that sold. It was like a CBD store, and they had special CBD dog treats, dog calming cookies. And so, did I just put 9 to 7? And we are not. Don't make yourself be open 2 extra hours on a Saturday, girl. We got her some CBD dog cookies, calming cookies, and she was like very chill and very snuggly, and she watched the season finale of Stranger Things with us. Did y'all watch Stranger Things? What do you think? I think season 4 was my least favorite season, but the finale was my favorite episode of the season, and it had a couple moments I had been waiting for. I don't want to give any spoilers away, but I will just say, if you are a Jopper shipper, hold out for episode 9. Just trust me on it. Just trust me. It's all good. Spirit fingers. Okay, so I put down all my stuff here. So yesterday, I was so tired. I took like the largest nap I've ever taken. It was literally like a 3-hour nap. My mom called me. She got invited to a barbecue last minute, and she's like, I don't have anything to bring. And I was like, Mother, I'm literally half asleep right now. I think you're fine. Don't worry about it. And she was like, but I've never shown up to a barbecue without bringing something. And I was like, listen, it's fine. So basically, we just drove home yesterday. And I spent the entire drive reading fan theories. If you like fan theories, and you're like me, let me just say that Reddit is going to be your friend right now. Reddit has got all the best memes and fan theories. It's a double bang for your buck. I can say a few things about Stranger Things without giving away spoilers. I did not like how season 4 kept them all separated. So there was the group that was actually in Hawkins, and that was Nancy, Steve, Robin, Eddie, Dustin, Lucas, Max, and Erica. I think that was everybody. And then there was the California people, which were the Byers. So Will, Jonathan, and then 11. And then there was the Russia subplot. So I think it's past the time that I could say spoilers. So Hopper was in Russia, was captured and taken to Russia, and he was in a Russian prison, and they're trying to get him out and bust him out and escape. And it would have been fine for like 1 or 2 episodes. Like, it would have been totally fine to do like one episode totally dedicated to that plot line. But it was a little bit of that plot line in all the episodes, and I was like, I am so fucking bored with this Russian plot line. Like, just get me out of here. But everybody was separated like the whole time, and it was hard to. I think that's why the finale was the best one for me, because everybody like finally is all their stories are starting to intertwine and come back together, and I don't know. It was my least favorite of the 4 seasons, I think. Part of it was because it was so long, and I think it was so long because they kept forcing the Russia plot on us. All we needed was to get Joyce over there so that she could rescue Hopper and they could be in love happily forever, okay? Yes, I am a Jopper shipper. It's clear. Yes. And I was almost starting to ship Stancy by the end of that, and I was like, no, wait a minute. Sorry if you don't watch Stranger Things, this whole video is probably like irrelevant to you. So, but yeah, I spent the entire drive reading fan theories on Reddit, and husband was like, any more? do you have any more? And I was like, ooh, just give me a minute. Let me refresh, and I will have more. We had a cookout last night. We took a big nap. Put a big nap on here. That's a nice thing to put on here. I was just so tired. I just have been... So, back on the 26th of June, I believe. Let's go back into June for a minute here. This day. Yeah, that's the 26th. I didn't have a good pen to write on here, so I just used like a white colored pencil, and it's not the best. But, so yeah, the 26th, this day. Let's see, let me move this over here. It was a rough day because the Roe v. Wade stuff happened on this Friday, and I was working all weekend, and it was just like a bunch of emotions and doom scrolling. And in a way, I was glad I was working because that way I was like not wasting my own like rebuild your energy levels time doing this. It was like I was at work anyway, and so I was like distracted most of the time, and I just would read on my lunch break. But I was so tired on Sunday, and it was so hot. It was like there was supposed to be a storm, and we got like 10 seconds of thunder, and that was it for the storm. Much like today, we were supposed to storm all day, and it's like beautiful blue skies out there now, and very humid, like it's going to storm, but it's not. So I had a 4-mile run, and then immediately after, Danielle picked me up, and we went to Frick Park to walk the dogs, because Layla was participating in this 30-mile, well, Danielle was participating in it too. She got us into it, and she did much better because she is a dog walker as a career. So she was like done in the first week with her 30 miles, but Layla Grace does not like walking unless she's with her boyfriends. And so it was really a struggle. It was down to the wire. We got it done, but we were done at like 9:30 on the last day. She got her 30 miles finally. But we were taking the dogs like a couple times a week to the park and walking. And so we went, and we only did about 2 miles. We got there like a little bit late because it was so hot. We were trying to wait until the sun went down. And then it was really humid, and we had little Picasso with us, and he is a flat facer. And he sometimes has a hard time dealing with the humidity when the other dogs are okay, because it makes it harder for, he's a French bulldog. And so he has a harder time like breathing in the heat. So we ended up having to carry him the last mile because he was like running too fast, and we were like, no, you can't run that fast, you have to slow down. So we ended up carrying him. It was a whole dramatic thing. In any case, I should have come home and chugged a whole thing of Gatorade and a whole freaking gallon of water because I was so dehydrated from these two. It was like an hour for the run and an hour for the, probably about 2 hours total out in this heat. And I just like ate dinner and went to bed. And ever since then, I have not felt good. And I don't know. I keep trying to hydrate, and I feel like I have a deficit or something that I'm trying to catch up on. I just have not felt right since that day. Of course, I have not stayed out of the sun since then. That's a problem. Sun goth. You just want to be outside whenever it's nice. I'm like, ah, I am a small lizard. Just put me in the yard. Like, it's a whole thing. So, I don't know. I don't know why I'm not feeling great. Today's probably the best day that I've felt. Maybe because I actually did get enough sleep. Also, like, the bed at our Verbo where we were staying was, like, very comfy, but it was one of those, like, it's very comfy, but then you can't turn over. Where you fall is where you stay. Big, smushy beds. So I don't think that helped either. So, yeah. So we did take a nap, and then we did a walk. Was our fitness yesterday because I had to get I'm still trying to keep up on 10,000 steps. So we did go for like a 3.5 mile walk just so I could get that done. And then husband grilled. I made a little side salad and some stuffed mushrooms, and then we went to bed. Layla Grace was a little bit nervous. She like got stuck on the steps and like couldn't move, and I don't know. It was a whole thing. So I went to bed early with her, which is fine. I was trying to like maybe try to like force myself to go to bed. Baby, no, spelled barbecue wrong. That's a weird looking cue. I'm trying to go to bed at like 10:30 every night because I have been having trouble waking up in the morning. I just haven't been feeling well. And so, like, I went to bed, like, at just the right time last night. I was in bed a little bit earlier than that, maybe around 10. But then I was reading more fan theories for a while. So, you know. Season 5, man. Got some stuff to see. Okay, so today I've just been working on getting back into the swing of things. We have some laundry to finish up. I did this, wash the sheets, and I did my meal planning and my grocery shopping. So how about we'll put in a, should I put in one of these? I bought more watermelon because I've just been obsessively eating it. I don't know. So I was working on planner. Why am I doing all caps? I don't know. Conference call. I did that. Credit card. I have to. This is going to be on a 10-day road trip to like some smaller towns with my mom, without my husband, and my name changed. I wanted to get my credit card reset to be my correct last name so it matches my ID, just in case, like, you know, I know at the grocery store they're not going to ask me to show my ID, but maybe if we're like at a national park site or something, or a smaller locally owned business, they might check IDs or something like that, and I wanted to make sure that it matches so I don't have any issues. And you would not believe the process. I had to call, and then I had to give them all my information, and now I have to mail or fax. You can't do it online anywhere, or email. My credit card number, my reason for my name change, one of the accepted documentation so I can scan my driver's license or my court decree, my signature, and something else. I can't remember. I have it written down. But I have to mail or fax that. Then in 7 to 10 days, they will approve my name change. And then 5 to 7 days from then, they will send me a letter in the mail saying it's been approved. And then I can call them and have them reissue my card with my new last name. So, like, thank God I started it now. So maybe it'll be done by August 8th when we leave. I was just like, are you kidding me? Like, why is it this complicated? So I have these little stickers to use here. Groceries. Oh, they don't really fit. Well, okay. And laundry. Look at that. I'm filming my plan with me. Planning time. Let's put that up the top there. Planning time. not classy. Okay. Well, that's nice. And then so this yesterday and today were my weekends, so I'll put a little weekend sticker there. I think that's where I'm going to leave it because I'm just mentally flustered right now. Mentally fried. Today I do want to do some meal prep. That's not straight. Oh well. I want to do some meal prep for the week. We're going to make creamy shells and beef, and I got to prep my fruit cups, and I'm going to make like a little zucchini and mushroom snacky that I can have every day. And there we go. Alright, so here's the start of the kit for the week. Yeah, I hope everybody hangs in there. Things are shitty and they are rough, and try to take time to do shit that makes you feel good. Like, you know, go for that walk, or go sit at the pool, or read that book you've been thinking about. Do something that's going to make you feel good, because we got to take care of ourselves in these trying times, okay? We got to build up our spirits as much as we can so that we have the energy to keep fighting. So, yeah. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you're new here. And as always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see you in my next video.